What's up, YouTube? So in this video I would like to talk about a few things, but to start with, I let me see if I can make a space somewhere. Let's sort of like go into the future. So I'm gonna put a box, and then first I want to talk about self-dependency. So one of the things with trading that you have to understand is, if you're coming into trading and you're someone that sort of like does not take responsibility for the things that you do, you sort of like just want to wander away, probably like put the blame on someone else, trading is going to be difficult for you, right? So yeah, so if you don't have the confidence in yourself, if you can't define, like, getting to focus on yourself and trust yourself to make decisions, to stand by those decisions and to be responsible for those decisions, trading might be a little bit tricky for you. So I'm gonna tell a story of a few years back, while I sort of like was, I wouldn't say figuring out trading, I would just say I was just pushing back on me actually taking the decision to actually get into trading fully, right? And recently I've been receiving a lot of messages from people on IG, on YouTube as well, where they ask me, oh, please, can you share with me, I'm interested in trading, I want to start trading. And then I send them one book for beginners to just start, or a 3 hours video, and 2 weeks down the line, months down the line, I don't hear anything again from them, right? So obviously a lot of people think that you can just come into trading, which is why a lot of people fail. You just come into trading, dabble into it without having proper knowledge of it and stuff like that. But yeah, let's go into the story. So I'm not very sure if, I think 2021, right? I had read a lot of books in 2020, was studying a lot of things, and at the end of the day, I found it difficult to just go in and start taking the actions, right? So I paid a guy who was he managing a signal group now, or has a signal group rather, where would pay him $60 monthly, and then he was going to send signals where you send those signals and then you will take the trade, right? And when I started, it was making sense. I was making money, right? And then I felt, oh, this is really good. I can just trust this guy to keep giving me signals and stuff, and then I don't have to do the responsibility for myself. I don't have to be serious with it like that. So I did it for a couple of weeks, and then I think about the third or fourth week, I started noticing that he will call out trades, and then it will say close all your trades in profit now, but my trade is still in a loss. And it started happening frequently, more and more frequently. Eventually I lost the account I was trading with. Yes, I would say maybe some part of it was me not, obviously it was because I didn't understand exactly how he trades, the risk management, the psychology, all of those things, right? So this is where self-dependency comes in. You have to be willing to put in the work. There are a lot of people that are coming into trading. There are so many scammers out there. Myself, I've been scammed twice in my few years of being in trading, one even of recent. And the thing with this is, if you don't trust yourself enough, if you don't believe yourself enough, you will learn the hard way, which I did, to really look inwards and actually take full responsibility that yes, if I really want to see growth, if I really want to see the progress I desire, I have to put in the work for myself. Of course, there are people that they take signals and they make money, right? And they make crazy money from it. That makes sense. But can they do it in the long term? I'm not very sure, because they have to keep depending on the person that is offering signals, and they don't take responsibility for the trades. Just when they send signals, they make money, they hail the person that, oh, you are the best trader in the world, you are the this, you are the that, you are the this. But when they take losses, they start getting resentful of that person, right? But at the end of the day, this video is just sort of like, I would say maybe a rant, but I don't know. But then it's like you can't just expect something good out of life and put all the responsibility on someone else. Except, this current life we live in, a lot of us live on autopilot. We just wake up, do this, do that, and we are not even really thinking about the things we are doing. But for you to actually take responsibility for yourself, for your whole life, it requires a lot of discipline. It requires you to put in a certain amount of work, right? At the end of the day, I feel like if you really, really want to make changes in your own life, you have to look at who do you want to become. A lot of us, we chase rather than attract. In my journey of trading prop firms, I think I had blown in about 2 years. I had blown about maybe 10 to 15 prop firm accounts before I got funded. And when I got funded, my first 2 payouts covered for all of the losses I've been having for the past 2 years. But while in the process of those 2 years of losing profit back to back, somehow get to stage 2, blow it, stage 1, blow it, stage 2 again, blow it, all of those things. If you don't know that you need to stay consistent, you need to just keep doing it, Then number 2 thing I want to talk about is, you can't expect results if you are going to be nonchalant. If you are going to be a nonchalant person and you have a nonchalant attitude towards trading, time will tell anyways. You are going to find it difficult to be a profitable trader, because a lot of people, and what is being the image of trading that has been put out there is like, oh, you can just wake up 3 a.m. in the midnight, look at your phone and place a trade. You can just wake up 2 a.m. in the midnight, just wake up from your dream. Oh, Holy Spirit or evil spirit gave you signal. Oh, let me enter. Goodbye. Cha 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 cha. You enter. It's not like that. Because trading requires a lot of discipline and it requires routine for you to grow. You see, except if what you are looking for is trading is maybe $1,000 and you don't want to do it for a long time. The people that you're seeing that you are getting jealous of, or that you're watching, all your mentors, whatever, they put in so much work to get to where they are right now. A lot of work that people don't even see because they don't put it online. A lot of them don't even put their losses online, because nowadays everybody just want to show profit, show certificates. You don't even show the number of profit accounts that you've blown. one guy messaged me on Instagram some months back, telling me how he has bought 47 prop firm accounts. 47. And he passed. He was able to get funded maybe like 2 or 3 out of the 47. For you to see how crazy or how in-depth all of these things. You can't have a nonchalant attitude. You don't backtest. You don't do your weekly reviews. You don't do trade recaps. You don't even study your charts. You think you can just come Monday morning or anytime you like to just come on the charts, come and look for order block, fair value gap, or put trend line, and it's just anyways, you can't just, my number 2 point is you can't have a nonchalant attitude trading. Then the last but not the least is leave your mentor the alone. So my third point is leave your mentor the F alone. Yes. Why did I say leave your mentor alone? After you've paid for a mentorship, you've gotten the risk management, you've gotten the strategy, you've gotten the money management, the psychology, your mentor has taught you. There is a time for learning and there is a time for execution. Knowledge without action is just loads of information. While you have stayed humbly under your mentor, that's if you are a humble person. You've learned their strategy, you've back tested the strategy, you've tested it out, you've forward tested and back tested it. There is a time for you to now go on the chart and discover yourself. This is one of the things that it took me some time to sort of like decipher. Why? Because earlier in my journey, I was watching quite a number of people, right? I did study a lot of videos, man. I've seen, give or take, more than 20,000 videos on trading. In 2020, 2021, 2022, I was just loading myself with information. In 2020, I read about 50 books online and offline about trading. At the end of the day, I was just paralyzed with too much information because I had too many things. Eventually, when I paid for mentorship in 2023, early 2023, when I paid for a mentorship, I learned the strategy, I learned the risk management, money management, and all of those things. But I still found out that when I go to the charts, I do my analysis, I do all of those things, then I go check out what my mentor is saying. Say for example now, if I tested out it, done my setup, and I see that there is potentials that I want to take a buy setup, then I go to my mentor's Instagram page to go and check, oh, what is my mentor doing? Is he buying or is he selling? If he's buying, I'll be more confident that, oh, okay, yes, I got it correct. And it eventually hit stop loss. But if he's selling, I will now be like, shit. If my mentor is selling and I'm buying, that means I'm seeing something wrong. But in reality, I can be seeing something wrong, and my mentor can be seeing right. My mentor can be seeing wrong, and I can be seeing right. And eventually, when I started cutting off so many of all of these things, I started unsubscribing from all the videos I watched. I deleted all their videos from my storage, started unfollowing all of them from Instagram, from YouTube. Even my mentor now, I can't count the number of times that I will take a trade, my mentor will take the opposite of my trade, and he will hit stop loss. Does that make me a better trader than him? Absolutely not. Does it make him a better trader than me? Probably, because he has more years of experience. He has been trading for close to 8 years. I have just been trading for about 2 years. Right? The circles of market that he has experienced is not the circles of market that I have experienced. But based off of my experience and what I have tested out, I just follow my plan. I have seen tons of times where I also take a trade and my mentor takes the opposite of it, and he makes money, I lose money. That's just what you need to understand, that when you learn and then you follow your mentor, there's a time for yourself. There's a time where you have to come and sit on this chart. Like, either you like it or not, you can't just fool around with trading. You can't fool, because at the end of the day you are fooling yourself. You can just come to trading, look at the charts, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Oh, I see a setup. Enter. No. You have to have done your work. You have to have back tested a lot of times. Spend hours and hours testing out your system. But people don't want to do that, right? Because they don't want to take that responsibility. They just want to dump it on somebody else's and then just move on with their life. So, I will try as much as possible to wrap up the video now. But I want to plead with you, my subscribers. I know that some people that they love my content, they appreciate what I'm posting and all of those things. I appreciate you all as well, for those that have subscribed when I started this channel and those that are still coming. I'm very grateful. But what I want to say is, in as much as you are watching my content and you are watching my videos, also start looking into your own self. Whatever I say that sort of like triggers something in your head, or maybe gives you an aha moment or whatever, go look at your trading journey. Go look at your own life, what you're doing. None of us are perfect. For me, I'm in a journey, and my journey is a lifelong one, because I have told myself, this trading, there is no going back. It's either I make it or I make it. Yes, I have seen profitable months. I have seen failures. But I have seen that the path that this is taking me is making me become someone entirely different from who I used to be. Because you see, we all have this someone that we admire, that we sort of adore. For me now, one of my best humans in the world is Cristiano Ronaldo. I love him so much because his tenacity, his persistence, his discipline, all of those things, they amaze me. So I do ask myself a question. And of course, he's fucking rich. I do ask myself a question with my trading, right? Because trading is very similar to being an athlete, either a footballer, a race tracker, whatever. It's very, very similar. But people don't see it as that, because you need to put in the reps when you are trading. So just like the way you need to put in the reps when you are practicing to do whatever sports you want to do. And then I ask myself that, okay, who are the profitable and consistent traders that I see in this industry? And how do I become like them? You have to change from who you are to become entirely someone else for you to be a consistently profitable trader. Anyways, I hope that this video makes sense to someone. I hope that something out of whatever I have said makes sense to you. And this Sunday afternoon, just doing reflecting, I just thought to speak with my subscribers. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Please do like, share, and subscribe. If you find that maybe someone in your community or someone, your friend, whatever, would find value in this video, I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. Peace.